So like in the original, it just plays the normal, email ringtone. I like how Mario's body's just vibrating here. Oh, what was that, bro? Was that your newfangled mail gadget? It was newfangled back then. Dear Mario, what's up? Goombella here. I'm still here working with Professor Frankly. We beat the Shadow Queen, but there's still tons of Rogueport lore we still don't get. That is kind of true, so my research with the professor goes on and on. Yeah, there's a bunch of titles we didn't get. With the info I gathered with you, we have lots of great leads now, though. Mario, like I always said, every myth contains a kernel of truth. Speaking of which, know what was in the chest that the professor recovered? You're totally not gonna believe me when I tell you. It's a secret, but I'll tell you next time I see you. As part of my research, I did go back to many of the places we visited. I saw everyone we traveled with, too. I like this remix. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I wish they would just play the area themes like they did last time. I guess they kind of do. They just got new remixes. Koops is living peacefully in Petalburg with his dad and Cupid Coo. And Mario, guess what Koops wants to do now? He wants to become Mayor of Petalburg and live there in peace. Can you imagine? Still, it might just be perfect for him, come to think of it. He's so much more of an adult now than when he left Rogueport, so I think Cupid Coo pretty much has him wrapped around her little finger. Just like how Francisca has Frankie wrapped around her... whatever she has in place of fingers. Flurry's back on stage in a big way, and the crowds are totally ecstatic. And the play she's doing right now is the story of our adventure. Yeah, for this part they would have played the battle theme, but now they're just playing Flurry's theme. That's cool. And we get to see Atomic Boo one more time. It's called Paper Mario. I saw it twice. It was totally the best play ever. And that's kind of why I had Flurry finish off Dupless, because they end up working together. Somehow Dupless has joined the troupe as an actor. Who saw that coming? His transformation skills are showing well, but it still kind of creeps me out. Yeah... kind of gotta pardon him for his crimes, I think. Oh, and little number 4? Yeah, he's fighting solo in the Glitz Pit. Said he's getting pretty close to a title match even. Isn't that just adorable? Oh yeah, he's calling himself the Great Gonzalez Jr. in the ring, by the way. It's sort of silly, but kind of cute too, don't you think? Oh, and wait, I have to get this exactly right, or he'll get, like, so mad at me. He said that he could totally take you in the ring now, so bring it. Alright, number 4. Number 4 is gonna be the 4th Glitz Pit champion. Ah! He'll never beat Prince Mush, though. I guess he doesn't change. Isn't that too cute? Vivian's gone back to hang out with her sisters. She wants to give them another chance. Now that the Shadow Queen has been defeated, I don't think Beldum's into evil. I am... Alright, this is an angle I wish they would explore more. Like, if you're gonna... Like, you can't just give Beldum a redemption like that. You had to flesh it out, you know? I'm really not sure on this, on what they're doing here. And Beldum also promised me she would never be mean to Vivian ever again. Like, they could make this a post-game side quest, like a special Trouble Center request. It would be kind of interesting. I'd prefer that over just having a quick exposition like this. Yeah, I think the 3 sisters are going to live pretty peacefully from now on. But you should totally go visit her sometime. Yeah, no. And now Bobbery is part of Cortez's Ghost Crew. That's awesome. Bobbery goes out to sea every day now on Cortez's ship. I think his soul is healed. Wait, whose soul? Cortez's or Bobbery's? I ran into him on Keelhaul Key by accident the other day, which was nice. He's so happy I thought he was going to blow up on me for a second there. You know, I bet Scarlet is looking down on him and smiling right now. Oh, and I almost forgot. Everyone on Keelhaul Key as well, and they say hello. This guy's still running the badge shop in Rogueport, so she's happy. And here's where we find out that lady was Miss Mouse. She comes there to Frankly sometimes to visit, but as usual, as soon as she sets foot outside the shop, she turns into a badge ninja. She said just the other day that she had found some super rare badge, actually. That's our globe-trotting, mystery-making, flirting little badge thief, huh? But, you know, this is another thing I wish the game and the remake would have, is proper partner interactions. Like, just had this little, like, Xenoblade heart-to-heart moments where they could just talk to each other in certain areas. You know, like, Bobbery and Flurry could talk about how Scarlet used to watch Flurry's performances, you know? Number 4, who would number 4 talk with? Like, number 4 and Koops would talk about getting stronger. So, you know, some of these party members do have connection, do have similar aspects they can talk about. And I think, you know, it just would have been fun to see that. Oh yeah, in my travels I had a rumor that Lord Crump and Gratis were both still alive. I wish Gratis would have stayed dead. Lord Crump too, like, they both got pretty epic finishes, honestly. I guess it makes them pretty tenacious baddies, doesn't it, Mario? But they mellow out a lot, just like Beldum has, and I don't expect more trouble. I just don't like these sloppy redemption things. Not even redemption things, it's just like, you know what, we're tired. Plus I hear Cross is just ahead now, which really cuts down on mischief making. It's like, it's Nintendo, it's gotta be kid-friendly, but, I mean, at least they let Scarlet stay dead. Just let Lord Crump and Gratis stay dead. And just say, well, the Exonauts don't have, a boss or fortress anymore, so they just made a settlement here on the world, and now they're just living peacefully. I'll be more fine with that. Oh, and speaking of death fake-outs, here it comes. Speaking of miracle survivals, guess whose favorite calculator is still computing? He says he really wants to see you in Peach again. So yeah, they bring Tech back to life. I like Tech. I really like his story arc. I wish he stayed dead though, just to feel that impact. And I don't like it when any series does this. Like, have like an impactful character death, and then just bringing them back, and nullifying the impact. Especially when they don't really give a good reason on how they came back. Like, the Exonaut Fortress clearly exploded. And, you know, same way, Sir Gratis was evaporated by the Shadow Queen's lightning. And Lord Crump was blasted into space. You know, Lord Crump could have come back in Super Paper Mario in the outer space level. That would have been cool. But still, though. Like, you know, the Fairy Tail anime does this a lot, and I hate it. Like, and you know, in the end, Fairy Tail didn't have a good story. But, you know, if it just kept true to the character deaths, it would have been so much better. But now it's just a bad anime. One Piece does it too, with side characters. I wish they let side characters stay dead in One Piece. But, you know, that's been changing. Like, One Piece has been killing off a lot of characters lately and trying to keep true to it, so at least we're deviating away from the old tradition. But, yeah. I know it's a Mario game. It's not supposed to be super fleshed out, complex, and serious. And, you know, and in the end, that's the kind of charm I like about Paper Mario. The fact that, you know, it just wants to be colorful and a colorful and lively RPG adventure. And, you know, it's just, and, you know, even, like, a normal RPG would do a lot of this, too. I should just talk about this stuff during the credits. I should just sit here. Well, I'm totally rambling at this point, so I guess I better wrap it. I am rambling a lot more than you are. I just want to say, even though things got tough, I'm grateful for our time together. And there's one thing that kind of weighed on me and I never got to express to you. See, well, maybe that's best kept a secret. Yeah, Vivian is going to tell me the same thing. I ship Goombella with Goombario from the first game. So please say hi to Peach for me, okay? Till we meet again, your friend Goombella. You know, there's space on that table in the background for one more picture. Maybe they'll add the Super Paper Mario cast if they remake that game. Well, not that that would be a very diverse cast, it's just our main 4 Mario characters plus a bunch of pixels. Which I don't like. I don't like the limited partner variety in that game. Hey, that's awesome, bro. Sounds like everyone's doing great over there. Huh? Someone here? Excuse me, sirs. Hello, Mario. Hello, Luigi. Please allow me to apologize. I'm coming unannounced, but I was cleaning out the storeroom in the castle the other day, and I found something rather amazing. Yes, Tesla found a treasure map. I'm sure it will lead to real treasure this time. I just know it. So Mario, you love to look for treasure, isn't that right? The boat's waiting for you. Time for another adventure, or at least I wish. Please make another new Paper Mario that's actually like this one. I heard, like, the credits were different. Parakarry! Alright. So, like... That's loud. So, like, in the old credits, we get, like, silhouettes of all the characters, including enemies and bosses and stuff. But here we just get their full colored forms. I guess this is nice. Yeah, and we get little boss animations. Okay. This is acceptable. Alright, so going back to what I was saying, like, I've seen a lot of RPGs, and honestly, objectively speaking, you know, they are more fleshed out and character development heavy than Paper Mario, but also, a lot of them are so bland. Like, the Trails series, you know, like Cold Steel, well, particularly Cold Steel. Trails of Cold Steel is extremely bland. It has a lot of bad character writing. There are some good characters, don't get me wrong. I love that effect with the bubbles. Oh, that is good! But, yeah. And even just the exploration in Trails isn't nearly as interactive and fun as Paper Mario. Persona. Persona has very great characters and writing and music. But, you know, the actual dungeons, well, not counting Persona 5, of course, but like the previous games have very, you know, straightforward dungeons. Persona 5 almost has Zelda-like dungeons. What it's just missing is, like, the different items and ingenuity that, you know, Zelda and Paper Mario have. Okay, well, I do like the animations in these credits. I prefer the old credits theme. It's like, the old credits theme has, like, this really kind of melancholic feel that, like, it was such an amazing adventure, but now it's over. And it just goes ba 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 da 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 da. Like, it just really made me feel sad because the good Paper Mario is over. Because, like, you know, after this, we get Super Paper Mario, which was great in its own way. It was a step down from this game in a lot of ways. And then we just go to Sticker Star. And then, you know, and then you just knew everything was over because Sticker Star showed us what they wanted Mario to be from now on. Just a bunch of generic Toads. Color Splash was an improvement. Color Splash had great levels. I would honestly say Color Splash had better levels than this game, because this game was honestly a lot of backtracking through the same, you know, pathways. And Origami King doubles on that, because Origami King was a great game. It had great levels. Even, you know, a lot of great writing and characters too, kind of thing. Particularly Bobby and Olivia. Even King Ollie was a pretty good villain. But you know, I guess this music says something else. It says that there's hope for Paper Mario, and I really hope there is. I hope they really want Paper Mario to go back to the old ways, the good tradition. So, alright, so back to my RPG rambling. Okay, let's talk about the Tales series, not to be confused with the Trails series. The Tales series is pretty good from what I've seen. Tales of... was it... okay, I forgot. Was it Symphonia? It was the one with the Blastia. I don't remember which one that was called. It might have been Vesperia. It's like, a lot of these names, their names are so similar, I just don't remember. The Tales of the Blastia, basically. I saw that one recently. It was, I mean, it had good, like, it had a good main character. It had a generally okay story. The villains were kinda, and one of the characters, Patty, just had a really, like, I really liked Patty as a general character. She had a really dumb story arc. Let's be honest. And then Tales of Arise was just kind of, like, it started off with a pretty good story, but the morals they go into in Arise were just so stupid. And you know, that's another thing I really love about Paper Mario. It doesn't have, like, these dumb, pacifistic morals, like, I am a hero, I will not kill, no matter how many awful things this villain has done, and how many people this villain is going to kill in the future if I let them live. Oh, but some random coincidence killed this villain, everything's good now, and I got to keep my morality. That is such a dumb thing in a lot of RPGs. And, like, yeah, obviously Paper Mario doesn't kill that much, it's a Mario game, but it also doesn't, like, emphasize those dumb morals. It doesn't try to. Alright. So now it's time to begin the post-game. In the original, only Goombella was waiting here. I like how all the party members are here now. You're a strange one, sir. It must be something special to convince you to return. Although if I had a Goomba that cute waiting for you at the dock, I might return too. Okay, you're gonna have to mention more than just a Goomba now, honestly. Well, whatever you're doing, be careful. Goodbye, sir. You're just specifying the Goomba. I guess this is a Goomba driver. It's confirmed. Long time no see, Mario. I'm totally glad I got to see you again. This is awesome. Well, you mean we? Everyone's here! Everyone's ready. Okay. We heard you were coming, so we've been waiting here for you. Okay, there we go. Okay. So you ready to go? Wherever you want to go, we are so there with you. So yeah, Mario... the Paper Mario, and I guess Mario in general, doesn't emphasize the dumb, no-killing moral. It's like, we didn't bat an eye to banishing Lord Crump into space. We killed the Shadow Queen. Speaking of which, one of these guys has some funny dialogue. Yeah, people do talk about the skies darkening. Yeah. Grubba, we don't really know what happened to Grubba. Oh no, maybe he dehydrated and died off-screen. Maybe they threw him off the island, or maybe he's just been arrested, I don't know. Yeah, so that's the funny dialogue I was thinking of. So there are quite a lot of things to do here in the post-game. Let's try to explore them all, shall we? We gotta buy the final Super Luigi book, because there's yet another twist ending coming. Oh yeah, Gob, I forgot about you. Is this right? I just type into here? Yeah, okay. I don't know how to type. I guess I'm typing with my shoe because I don't have hands, but okay. No, when I was making that joke about how, like, how can you be breathing down my neck? We're not mechanical and we don't have necks. I didn't consider the fact that Bob-ombs didn't have mouths either. So, hello, I was happy you got me honey candy. My voice came back, but maybe I was too jolly. I started shouting and lost voice again. Now I am resting. Okay, you know, all this stuff with Bob-ombs just makes me question their biology entirely. Seriously. So yes, maybe there's not much here in Far Outpost, but at least we have snow. Yeah, we have snow bomb fights here. We put tiny bombs inside snowballs to make big explosions when they hit. I hope they're like the mass-produced, non-sentient Bob-ombs. Kind of like Bobby. It's super dangerous, so it's also making it super cool. Unfortunately, it is also making it super illegal, which is not great. But come visit anyway. Later, Gob. I love world building in this series. Okay, what was I talking about just now? Something about RPGs. Oh yeah, how they don't emphasize the no-killing moral and stuff. Alright, just Super Luigi, yeah, alright. The mustachioed Green Baron, yeah, he's advertising himself. 256, that's kind of a relevant number for Luigi, because he kind of bonds with Dementio in the next game, and he's got like, he gets 256 times stronger in his own dimension. So somewhat of a foreshadowing number. So let's just skim this final book. Alright, the final battle with the Chestnut King. The Chestnut King was actually her true love, and Minister Creep from the beginning was the bad guy. He's a creep! I knew it! The Marvelous Compass, please. Head it over, and the Luff Empire will rule again! Waha! So he's a Luff. He's quite aloof, too. Alright, and then Luigi learns observation hockey. So why didn't Luigi reveal this? Maybe he was just heartbroken that he couldn't be with Eclair. I don't know. Like, this is quite a cool ending. I really wish they would just make this game. At least make it a DLC, like a quick DLC in this game or something. I don't know. So yeah. Alright, what about the Xenoblade series? Xenoblade is just a really cool series overall. No strong complaints about Xenoblade. Trivial complaints, surely, but I love the Xenoblade series. It's a better open world than, Breath of the Wild, that's for sure. Can talk to Luigi one more time, though. We don't see Luigi's partners again, sadly. Here it just talks about the Super Luigi book. Yeah, it's really not in that much detail. Like, they would only really write this in a fan fiction. Maybe I'll talk about that next. I'm gonna talk about Paper Mario fan fictions. I've read like 2 of them. I kind of got started on a couple others, but Basically, there are just some really good Paper Mario fan fictions. We got to get all the badges now, and part of that will involve looking through this shop. Speaking of badges, I should remember to freaking tweak my badges before a big boss fight. I don't know. What am I gonna need now? If I'm going into the Pit of Honor and Trials next, obviously. So what should I take in there going in? Probably just, like, I'm not really gonna need Feeling Fine for a while. Zap Tap, I guess. Yeah, why not? That'll teach them a lesson. So I forget... Alright, so I forget the name of this fanfic that I read, but something like Mario, Luigi, and Bowser go to like the Sakura Kingdom, and you have Luigi and Bowser are like starting party members, and because of that, the enemies start out pretty strong. Like, this guy, like, off-screens the actual exploration in levels, which I really don't like, and because of that, like, he gets these items off-screen that he just randomly pulls out in the battles. Like, it just hurts my, gameplay, let's play needs, you know? I don't like that. But what I could... Okay, I do need Pretty Lucky, P. Don't really know what would go there. So yeah, we need Pretty Lucky P. This one we get in the pit. I'm not sure what goes here. That might be the refund badge. We need to get that from the Pianta place. That one's through the pit. I am not sure what these three are. We need Super Appeal. Perfect. I don't know whether I should equip that on my partners. But yeah, overall that fanfic had really nicely written battles, had great villains, had unique party members. So that's obviously going to be another P badge. So there's just like an entire badge type I've never found. I do not know what it could be though. What about the double dip badges? Okay, we got double dip P. Here we got those D up badges. And like the Pit of Honor Trials and that fanfic had like this star, you know, like it's like stars are like evil power stars. They're like black, and they don't appear in that many Mario games at all. Usually in like Mario Party or something. But yeah, one of the partners there in that game was a star, and there was also like a redeemed X-Naut, so that was cool. I see on DeviantArt there's like this this summary and artwork pitch for like Paper Mario and the clock, like the something clock. Basically, it's a clock theme story and adventure. I think I do have enough to buy this. Alright, that's perfect. I don't think I have to do... Oh, okay. I actually know where we can get this badge. We don't need to get it here. And that's something we need to show off. Maybe I'll just show it off now, I guess. Well, let me just get a minute. It's like, this Paper Mario, in the Great Clock Adventure, whatever. Basically, like, it's mostly artwork. Like, the artist draws, like, you know, the characters and basic events of each chapter on, like, the Paper Mario battle stage. There's, like, a Kremling partner and a Pianta partner and a clock-themed villain, and they look really good. And, like, he basically describes the story on the description. So now we had to get all these tattles that we didn't get. We are swiftly filling out the catalog. Yeah, got the Gratis X, got the second Shadow Queen. Alright. Now, frankly, you seem pretty cheery, and as always, I'm happily busy with my research. By the by, do you know what was in that treasure chest we found in the palace? It contained a dried mushroom! Oh no, it's nothing to be disappointed by. Now we know for certain that people indeed ate mushrooms 1,000 years ago. It's the mushroom world for a reason. This does not surprise me. This is a groundbreaking anthropological discovery! Lame. Maybe there's like some magical way to rejuvenate the mushroom. We would find out it's like a super special ultra magical power mushroom! And, you know, there is a rejuvenating lake in Origami King. We can take it there. Alright, we want to go... Alright, we're gonna do Bub's side quest. This is kind of a cute one. But there is another reason to actually go to Poshi Heights. There's this one art piece on DeviantArt where they make their own, where they have like a huge cast of Paper Mario OC partners. Some of them are just crossover creatures from other series. Like there's a Mobian Rabbit, there's a Pokemon, it's a Pokemon that looks like a Pharaoh tomb. There's like that big chubby ball enemy from Smash Bros. Brawl, that's like a partner. There's this like humanoid girl called Night Owl. She looks really nice. And she's just precious and I would love her. So yeah, here's the last point you could find the Traveling Sisters. They're just resting in they're standing in the coast. Oh, I want to join them. It's so nice. I forgot to tattle them. We'll see if she has a unique tattle form. No, no, no. Alright, just the same tattle as always. You have a unique tattle for Dupree every time, not them. Speaking of Dupree, we can find him way over here. Oh, and we also have to pay Waka another visit. He's supposed to say, like, something different every time you talk to him and every time you hit him. And I should stock up on Whack-A Bumps, because Pit of 100 Trials. Be very handy down there. Like, they're just as good as Ultra Shrooms for my amount of HP. I totally can't believe it! How's this guy know we're gonna be all the time? Did he swim here or something? Please tell me this is a nightmare. Bonjour, Monsieur de la Moustache. You find me most troubled. The women of this world, they fail to see my sheer charisma, my animal handsomeness. The women of this world are so very selfish, he says in the original. I, of course, must forget them all, for I am Dupree. Better see who's calling me. Better keep my phone handy. Gonna get one more Whack-A-Bump. We might as well just farm Wacka to extinction. It says full completion, baby, full completion. Also, this guy just hangs out here. This is a secret little shop. Oh, so this shortcut actually opens. Okay, that's good design. I'm glad we actually had this shortcut. Good Metroidvania design here. So yeah. Obviously this place has changed since Cortez isn't here anymore, and we can't go back into his boss room. Yep, quite interesting shop you got here. I like it. Very scenic. Very natural. Kind of reminds me of some of the shops in Majora's Mask. Those were really nice looking. Alright, you do say something different. I think I'm just gonna farm him one more time. I wonder if you can't, like, kill him in this version. That'd be kind of sad. That's like a Paper Mario tradition. So let me kill Wacka. But the other reason we came here is we need a Keel Mungo. So, like, after you do, like, the Frankie and Francisca thing, these enemies never come back. But I guess they do in this version. Fair enough, I guess. So look who's here! It's Bo and Bootler from the first game. Bo is one of our party members. It is you, isn't it, Mario? Well, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? Is he even playing the music? The first game's main theme. I come here with Bootler. Yes, a little vacation to Poshly Sanctum. Yeah, there are booze here. That is a good destination for you. I hadn't left the mansion in ages. I figured it was time to turn some heads on the road. Wah-hee-haw! What a nice surprise to see you. Feel free to be overwhelmed by my beauty. That's Bo. Wait a second, Mario, exactly what is your relationship with her? Tell me now! Just kidding. I always wanted to say that. But you did go on an adventure with her, right? Tell me sometime, okay? Maybe if they remake the first game. I really do hope they remake the first game with, like, more of the features of this one. Like, you know, HP for your partners and a pit of 100 trials.
Lady Bo, your beauty is like the song of a nightingale in the evening. Indeed, I feel you've grown into a fine young girl who'd make your ancestors proud. In fact, they're over there now, because they're ghosts like we are, and they're very proud of you.
That's Bootler. He makes bootleg DVDs. That's kind of what that name makes me think of. He's Bo's butler. What does the butler do exactly? It looks like he only listens to Bo, so I guess he wouldn't answer me if I asked. Okay then. Been waiting for you, mister. See, I got in a fight with my mom and I want to make it up to her. So I wrote her a letter and I want to give her a present. But I don't know what to get. I narrowed it down to 3 things, so can you help me decide? I don't think she liked a fright mask very much, but yeah, see, Keel Mango you don't have to spend any money on, or get some recipe ingredients. I guess a mushroom cake would be, like, a better, like, the best option, but Keel Mango will work regardless. You really think Keel Mango is the way to go? Yeah, it's exotic. You got great taste, so I'm sure it'll go over well. You also have to go find the Keel Mango, bring it here, because, you know, they don't sell those things here. And it's especially convenient on a backtracking perspective, because even the GameCube, the warp point's right next to each other. I'm just gonna go talk to his mom real quick, just get her dialogue. Bub? Who's that? I know no Bub. I know son of Dalton. Speak to me. Yeah, you're kind of pathetic, honestly. It seems Bob and the missus had a little row. It's hard when they get to that rebellious age, you know, dear boy. Especially when we're bob-ombs and we explode on our property when we're upset. It is quite hard being us. But at least we're not the mass-produced variety who can't recover from explosions. Ho 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 ho. Poor Bobby. Did you bring a key mango from my mom? A mongo? Yahoo! A key mango. Thanks, mister. I'll just attach this letter and we're done. But I'm afraid to give it to her. She may still be mad. Can you give it to her and come back, please? Imagine being a fright mess who just pops out the present and scares mom. That is not going to help at all. And then they're going to end up separated. Very sad ending. Just give her an exotic fruit. Well, hello, Gonzalez. You need something. If I say no. No. Okay. From Little Bub, you say? Why, there's a letter. Let me just read it. Dear lovely Mama, I'm sorry I didn't do my homework, that's all. From now on, I'll do my homework, try to be a good Mama like Papa. And I will give you good food and a nice house. And a pretty hat. So please don't hate me. From Bub. Oh, I'm just going to break down and cry here. Cry out bomb powder. Oh, how delightful. You can actually see her little propeller thingy over there. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Gonzalez, don't mind my tears. They're a joyful one. I just want you to tell Bub something for me. Tell him I'm not angry. I was just being stern because I love him and care about his future, and I meant to hurt his little feelings by it. And I'm sorry I lost sight of that. Gonzalez, please bring my little Bub back to me now. Another thing they're going to have in the GameCube version is bringing in cameos of all the partners. Not just, like, Parakarry at the beginning and Bo here. Like, there'd be a spot you could find Goombario and Sushi. And there was, like, a mini ROM hack that actually did that. Like, Goombario would be in Petal Meadows, and Sushi would take up a babysitting job at the Great Tree, but she'd immediately regret it because there were so many punies there. Hey, mister, how was it? Did you like the present? And then we canceled this Trouble Quest and had to do it all again, which is just kind of awkward at this point. He's not mad anymore. Yahoo! Woo! It's all thanks to you, mister. You're the person I respect most after my dad. And as a reward, I'll give you my entire fortune. Not that I have many coins, though. Oh, that is a terrible allowance for a rich kid. I am sad for you. Mom! That is sad. Okay. Let's go talk to Pennington now that he knows the truth! That I am not who he thought he was. Luigi. No, rather, I mean, Mario. How are you, dear boy? Oh, that window is still broken. Let's go back to Creepy Steeple, because there was actually something new to find here that I looked up. You know how, like, the Boo was calling us back, just pointing out that secret we already found? Well, there's something else there now! How shocking. Oh, I want to go look at this lady's tattle over here because it's hilarious. Alright, they took it out. I'm sad. So, she originally says, This Twilighter's still a pig. Oops. Maybe not. Oh my gosh, you can't tell her I said that. Seriously, take it to the grave. Come on, Goombella. Be a 2000er. The best era. I think I'm starting a new pay site. It's going to be a real estate listing that I'll call Luigi's Mansion. Ah! So these are the crows from Luigi's Mansion. That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds good, but I think I've heard that name before. You don't want rabid lawyers attacking you. Yeah, King Boo's gonna sue, I think. People look up and realize my watch problems just won't go away. No kidding. Air pollution, global warming, acid rain, the ozone layer depletion. They didn't start on their own, and they aren't going to end on their own either. Yeah, but I just don't see a solution at this rate of global consumption habits. Oh, these crows are messed up! They're saying too many bad things. You know, killing the Amazing Daisy will be so much easier with Bobbery. So I'm gonna farm it off screen, I hope! Let's talk to Duplus's parrot. Maybe it's dead now from neglect. Susan's parrot. Seems like he's been abandoned down here. Poor little guy. Yeah, let's just set him free. People saw me here and ran off. Somebody let me out of here. Oh, I give up. Oh, pretty bird, pretty bird. Let's just let him out of here. Oh, now he says shine get, shine get, shine get. Just freaking let him out of here. I'm so sad. Ah, that's why I'm here. This is, I love quizzes in video games. I love it when Gruntilda used to do them. Huh, the interloper returns. Want me to quiz you again? If you get all three of my questions right, I'll give you something good. Which town first is guarding the way to Rogueport's east side, Gus? Yeah, I know virtually everything about the game, so this should be easy. Question 2. Remember the villager turned pig you met when first arriving in Twilight Town? They're not gonna say Freddy, unfortunately, but Gloomer. Question 3. What will you find on the table if you stay at the inn in Twilight Town? Peachy Peach. Pork chops. Only in the kid's house. How useless. I guess it would be good in the pit in a pinch. I should wear it when fighting Prince Mush. Dude, I can just go in and out. Remember those statues? After 3 pounds on the red one, how many hits on the blue? Force blue statue's belly 4 times is whacked. Well, let's make it 64! Boosa boom, bossa boom, festival! At the bridge on Keelhaul Key, some sailors left Bobbery behind to escape. They went straight back to camp first. It was the Toad, because Crump stayed behind to do a fourth wall joke. I'm not even gonna name that Toad, even though he's a semi-distinct Toad. What's the name of the toad that opened a shop on Keelhaul Key? Well, I know these two were part of the trouble, so it's obviously not them. And I know who Charlatan is, so that's easy to narrow down. Very easy, actually. Alright, just a Peachy Peach. I know what I'm pitching first when you give me too many items. What did the waitress on the Excess Express lose? The letter B! Ha 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 ha! What sort of brain does Detective Pennington claim to have? And probably large. Question 3. What's the name of the hotel in Poshley Heights? Darn. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't really pay attention to. Oh my god, how many spins do you have to do to turn Tubi? I failed as a Paper Mario expert. Alright, real quick, how many titles do we have? Alright, just 13 titles left, and they should all be in the Pit of 100 Trials. And that's gonna be difficult to keep Goombella alive that long. Dog! So I basically ask you questions about each chapter. I'm gonna accidentally click the wrong one of these times. See, I should have known it was something tower. I vividly remember that, so I should have just picked that. Idiot. Yeah, we sure use a lot of healing items and those AoE items in the Gratis and Shadow Queen fights, so I guess we have a lot of item space. Now the Far Outpost questions, right? Bud's father's name Goldbob. What's his mother's name? No, we're still on Poshley Hut. Oh, I guess Goldbob was involved in Far Outpost. If you stay at the end in Far Outpost, what will you find on the table? Space food. Poison cake. Crystal Star is found inside the Exonaut Fortress. The Crystal Star, which is kind of funny. Nerd. Reminds me of Just Cook. And now we're gonna get Palace of Shadow questions, I guess. Sweetheart. What's the name of the sun mentioned in the letter held by the Dull Bones of Hooktail Castle? Okay, we're going back to Hooktail Castle. Colorado. Cooper was the first game's Koopa partner. The children appears on the black pillars inside the great tree. Okay, good. I guess that was the most obvious one. Alright, this is going to be helpful in the pit. And let's just get rid of our most useless thing right now. Along with the Fire Flower. It matches her color. Alright, 15 questions this time. Let's go for it. Gumbella is in which year for studies at the University of Goom? Junior. Question 2. What's the name of the puny shopkeeper in the Great Tree? See, Pungary is the mover, so it's pungent. Punifred and Jabula were the names that Gumbella guessed for those generic punies and jabbies. That's hilarious. Question 3. What's the name of the manager of the Glitzful Fresh Juice Shop? Okay, Podley is one in Rugport, so it's Podler. The Glitzful Glitzpit, which team is described as the Grim Death Burglars? Burglars is the Handed Overs, it's the Bandits. Question 5. Which model of hammer did you obtain from the Glitzful Glitzpit? The Hammerlack 2005. Even though this game came out in 2004. How many crows can be found throughout all Twilight Town? Ooh, alright. Ooh, I do not know. I know there's... I want to say 9. God! Now I gotta cycle through all those questions again. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Please be careful not to pick anything by accident. Good, it's 10. Solid 10. He's not one of Luigi's adventuring pals. Alright, this is cool. Well, it's Hefty. He doesn't have a Toad partner. I think Hefty is the chubby Toad in the train. Or it might be one of the shop owners. I don't quite remember. Which of these things does not have spikes on its head? It's this... It's like the Spinia. Because that's like the first variant of that enemy. 9. Remember Lala, the boo who works at the Parlor Report. Which of these things does she like? Honey mushrooms. I believe she did say that. I wonder if she does something if you give her a honey mushroom. Question 10. What time was shown on the clock when Mario's group first arrived at Riverside Station? Yeah, it was like 5 o'clock, and I was saying, it would not be sunset at this time, unless it's winter. I thought it was 4 o'clock at the time, though. What's the name of the far outpost ballroom that judges personalities by studying people's mustaches? I don't know. Raw-bomb! Got it! Good. Which of these things can only be found in the Exonaut Fortress? Well, it's not the Gratis X, obviously. It's the X-Yucks. Because you see the Yucks in the Great Tree and the Z-Yucks on the moon, so that's kind of a tricky question there. Which these things can be found in the Palace of Shadow. Oh, this should be easy. Yeah, the Dark Wizard, because the other 2 wizards are in the Pit of Trials, along with the Gloomba. Question 14. Not counting Mario, how many of his partners wear a hat? Alright, good question. Gumbella, Vivian, Bobbery, very good. Now then, how many boos came out of that? Just the same question he asked me in the beginning, so easy. Boo! That's hilarious. Here's your nerd prize, nerd. So yeah, we don't have to buy that at the parlor. We can just get that here. Perfect. So now we never really have to use the Pianta Parlor again. So where would that have been on the list? Okay, it's right there. Okay. So that's next to the refund. That's fitting. So I know what this is. I just have zero idea what these 2 could be. Like, what would go with the last... Like, between the last stand badges and Double Pain? I know what this is. I am not sure what this is. Where was the All or Nothing badge? Oh, okay, that was up there. Alright, well now we're gonna go back to the Trouble Center, and we'll do one more side quest. No... Number 4. I'm also just realizing there's no shortcut opening in this warp room, so I guess there's no shortcut to the Palace of Shadow. Oh well. There's some charlatan badges I didn't get yet. It's like at this point, I found all the hidden badges I know about. I pretty much explored. Okay, oh yeah, there's the one at the bottom of the Pit of Honor Trials. Yeah, that's gonna be obvious. That'll fit one of those places, obviously. There is like a floor 70 badge in the pit. I guess that'll also be one of them. I don't really remember what that one is. That might be Double Dip. No, I have Double Dip P. Like, there still won't be enough badges in the pit to really fit all of that. Also, how many badges are in the game again? 86. I don't remember if that was the amount in the original. I mean, we obviously have the GameCube badge now, so I guess it used to be 85. Ah, it's these two! Yep, yeah, these are the two I'm missing. Alright, good. We answered some questions there. Perfect. So, it's just 3 badges left. There's 2 of them that's in the pit, and... yeah, it's that one. This might be return postage and that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's gonna be Lucky Day. This is return postage. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's it. Okay, so the last 3 badges are just in the pit. So we're gonna complete the badges! Woo! At the same time, we're gonna complete the Trouble Center. Will we complete the Tattles? I would like to hope we'll complete the Tattles by the time we get down the pit. Seriously. Where's these cards? So this one doesn't make sense. This is a quest that should have been given to us, like, after Chapter 2, because, you know, it's just defeat the enemies in that room in Bogley Woods. By the time we're doing this, we're super over-leveled. Why are we getting this quest so late? Get to hear this beautiful remix again. I love it so much. And you know the first attack badge would be very, very helpful here, but we need those tiny slivers of star points. Sorry. I want to squeeze out as many star points as I can before I go daisy farming. Oh, I don't have a Spike Shield on, crud. Well, I guess I have to take all Zap Tap now. Took care of those goons already, eh? Marvelous. I can finally see the great tree. I'm in your depths, sir. It isn't much, but I hope this will do for your troubles. It's my change from lunch. Perhaps I'll see you up ahead. Yes, you will in a moment. I am going back that way. Now there's only one more trouble to do, and it's the tedious one of all. See, there's two Toads here, haha. I know, it's a beautiful place. Ah, the great tree. As he watched us foolishly continue to repeat history, what could you think of us? We do nothing but stand and watch our ignorance. No, what rot. To assume that a tree can do nothing, that only proves my own foolishness. Yes. I like the Deku Tree, watching over Hyrule. Miss Mouse, is there anything special hidden here besides that badge? No, there ain't. So we have to go to the 50th floor of the Pit of 100 Trials. And we don't really have to go talk to him. We can just go there now and it'll be there. But since we have a more convenient travel system, I guess we'll just go talk to him first. Just in case, yeah. just want to hear this music again, it's lovely. Agreed to help for my trouble, Shaplui. Thanks to you, Shaboom. There's a dungeon under Rogueport called Pilgrim Trial, Shakal. I heard if one writes wish on wall 50th level, then wish comes true. Shapop. I need special big explosion to get down to 50th level and write wish. Alright, sounds like you kinda fast traveled your way down there. Then I realized the whole thing was hoax. Shadoop. I risked life getting down there for useless graffiti. I want to erase Shashum. I would split it myself, ease of peas, but getting back down there is not ease or peas, Shakroom. So could you go to 50th level and erase it? Well, I got down there before going to Chapter 5. I think I'm good for this. So, yeah. I'm going to off-screen the journey down to level 50 because we already saw it and I already tattled all the enemies down there. But, starting from the 50s, we do need to start tattling enemies because there are some new enemies. I just want to look around and see if there's anything new in Petalburg, like another partner cameo. Sure, it'd be great if there was. You're the Fire Emblem kid. I've been playing the new Paper Mario game a whole lot. Origami King? I'm on the fence so far. Gotta put serious time into a game to review it properly. Haha, but I can only tell you this. If you're a Luigi fan, this game will only encourage you. Are you playing Super Paper Mario? Maybe. I was gonna say, there might be some new dialogue for Koopy and Koops, but it's okay. So let's just swing on down to the pit first. Just a slight chance of anything special happens if we go to the door. Come on! I swear I was holding down. Great remix, such beautiful music. I'm also just kind of curious there if, like, a shortcut appears if we go back in here. Oh, yeah! Oh, wow! Barely saw that. Oh, that is such good design! Oh, I love that! Oh, I did not think it'd take us all the way here. Now we can get this Goombella tattle. Oh, I love it. The Coffin Hall. The Coughing Hall. We're in the deepest room in the Palace of Shadow, the Shadow Queen's crypt. I gotta be honest, I totally thought we were goners at the time. Seriously. I was secretly wicking out, but then I saw how you wouldn't give up. Or Vivian. Awesome. Anyway, enough reminiscing. There's nothing here now, Mario. Let's go back. You didn't need me to tattle her. You were awesome, Mario. Miss Malice, are there any super special secrets in here? I honestly wish there was. I want to see if, like, there's anything in the throne room. I wonder if, like, Bowser and Cammy are still here. Seemingly not. Alright, let's go then. Just like an Origami King, there's a pipe shortcut from the beginning of the Origami Castle to the final boss room. They definitely need this in the Paper Mario 1 remake, because it is hard to travel through Bowser's Castle again. Alright. Well, I'll off screen back down to level 50.